Hi, this is Subhayan Chakraborty for Rev Sports, and we are building upon to the final of the Women's T20 World Cup to be played between five-time champions eyeing a perfect three-peat Australia against first-time finalist history makers and the host of this Women's T20 World Cup, South Africa. It's going to be a mega occasion. As you can see, the ticket centers are behind me, but it's all empty because it's sold out affair. Around 15,000 crowd is going to be there and all backing South Africa to pull this off, pull one of the biggest upsets off and defeat Australia in the final of the Women's T20 World Cup. Can the Proteas women do it? It will be a Herculean task but not an impossible task because South Africa, since a controversial start to this tournament, after dropping Dane van Niekerk from the World Cup squad, after losing their opener against Sri Lanka, they have turned this campaign around. They have played some fabulous cricket and are now the first South African team, male or female, to be a part of a World Cup final. It's going to be a historic occasion. The crowd is going to be absolutely buzzing for the South African team, and we have seen the local crowd. They have said that these girls have achieved history. They don't need, even if they don't win, it's they are going to be part of a golden history, being the first team to qualify for the final of a cricket World Cup. But South Africa are going to face a daunting task of defeating Australia, who are unbeaten in 19 of the last 20 matches they have played in the shortest format. They are unbeaten in this tournament so far. Although India did put up extreme pressure to South Africa in the semi-final, the girls, the Australian ladies show that what they are capable of, clinching those crucial moments, winning those high-octane pressure situations, and that is why they are the five-time champions and heavy favorites to win this match. So South Africa and Australia have played 6 times in T20 World Cups, and all of them have been won by Australia. They did face each other in the group stage match, and where Australia just cruised past them in Port Elizabeth, and that is why Australia are regarded as the favorites. If you look at that batting lineup, it's power packed. The bowling is slightly not as power packed as their batting unit, but are certainly capable of winning matches for them. Their pace attack has been brilliant in this tournament. Megan Schutt is the joint highest wicket taker in this tournament. She has been supported brilliantly by the fiery Darcy Brown. Their spinners, led by Ashley Gardner, has been absolutely spot on, and they were one of the key cogs in their win against India in the semi-final. So all eyes will be on the Australian team, but South Africa have played some exciting cricket in this tournament as well. Laura Woolward has stepped up. Tasmin Brits, their leading run scorer in this tournament, with back-to-back half centuries in the last couple of matches, have stood up. She has been absolutely brilliant on the field as well. Picked up 4 catches, including that one-handed stunner to dismiss Alice Capsey as well. So South Africa, with all the home support, will be high on confidence, and their pace department, that has been the trademark of this South African women's team. The pace trio of Ayobonga Khaka, Marjane Kaap, and then the fiery Shabnim Ismail, who has now registered the fastest delivery in the history of women's cricket at 128 kph in the second semi-final. She was absolutely brilliant. Even the spinners, Nonkululeko Malaba, she hasn't had the best of tournaments, but she is a match winner, currently ranked number 2 in the ICC bowling rankings. All eyes will be on Malaba to turn things around and probably take South Africa home in one last final at their home base in Newlands. And of course, Nadine de Klerk, the way she bowled in the semi-final, the way she has been bowling in this tournament, has been one of the biggest positives for the South African bowling department. But yes, they need to slightly up their ante, up their game with the bat in the high octane final, in a high pressure final. Of course, a lot will be expected from Marjane Kaap as well with the bat. Of course, Sune Luus as well, and then the lower order has to come together and fire all cylinders, because against Australia we did say the same thing when India faced Australia, that opposition needs to put up a perfect game to defeat these mighty Australians. In the post-match, in the pre-match press conference, Sune Luus attended, the head coach attended the pre-match press conference, and both said the team who wants the trophy more, who can keep their nerves under pressure situation will win this game. Even Captain McLanning, who has a tremendous record, just averaging under 50 in the T20 World Cup finals, she will be a key cog against South Africa in the final. But she also said that we want this trophy more. Even South Africa want this trophy more, and they are not bothered about the home crowd, almost 15,000 backing the South Africans, and they will just focus on what they know how to win trophies. And of course, as I'm saying repeatedly, we have been saying since day one that Australia are not favorites to win their group league matches or semi-finals. They are favorites to win this entire competition. But when South Africa and Australia take the field, this is going to be a historic occasion. The first South African team, male or female, to appear in a final of a Cricket World Cup, and they will have the entire backing, the crowd, the fans outside the stadium. I have still a few of them here, and they have been waiting for tickets. It is sold out, but they are willing to be part of history, and this is what it means for the entire country. They have been going through a lot, load shedding issues, corruption, political issues, but South African, these girls have given tremendous joy to the entire country, and the local fans, even if they don't get a seat inside the stadium, they are going to stand outside and support these girls. And hopefully, fingers crossed for all of them, South Africa are going to script history. But it won't be an easy task against Australia. Join us for the pre-match and post-match live shows as well, because we are going to cover each and every aspect of this match when it comes to the T20 World Cup Final. Enjoy the game, and hopefully we will witness an epic encounter between Australia and South Africa.